Hey everyone, Quesoman Rules here. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to create a contact form for your website. I recently got a request on how I created the contact form on my website, which you can see right here at quesomanrules.com/contact. This contact form is on my website so that if people have questions, write in whatever they want right there and it will email me their question and then I can respond to them there. It makes it a lot easier for my users and it's a great feature to have on a website, especially something health and tech-based like mine. So the way that I did this is using a free online service called Email Me Form, and it's at emailmeform.com. This process was suggested to me by Comp Help with Sam, and his link will be in the description of his channel. He's a cool guy. So all you need to do is once you get to emailmeform.com is sign up for free. And after you've signed up, you can log in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you'll get to a page like this. I already have one created, but I'm going to create another one just for this tutorial. So go ahead and click here to create a new form. And you'll get right here. So you have a couple of options. So we have what you want it to be called, so contact form is fine. To receive the email, which is who do you want it to be emailed to. So I have it being emailed to my Quesoman Rules email address. There's also a spam email address in case it detects that someone is spamming your form. It will email it to a different place. That's not necessary, but if you want to do that. You can also create a thank you page if you want to do that. If you don't want to, you can go ahead and just link it back to your home page. But if you'd like to thank someone for submitting a contact to you, then go ahead and do that. But that's not really necessary. I just have it redirect to my home page. Number of fields, how many different slots you're going to want in here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of these are standard except for the topic, which I added. But so you can do 4, you can do 5, however many you want. We're just going to go ahead and do 4. Now here's the fields that you just selected how many you're going to want. You have names, so that's the name of the person that's going to be submitting it, so they can go ahead and enter that. You can have text effects such as bold or italic, and you can also have select the type of field. Short text looks like this right here, just a small bar. Let's see, we got large text, which is this down here for the message. You also have checkboxes. Radio buttons are like the little buttons that you check, and you can only select one of them. Drop-down list and file attachment. So you can go ahead and select the ones you want there, put in the names of the different fields, whichever one you want, and whether or not they're required to be entered before this, the form can be submitted. So we're just going to leave the defaults right there. That's fine. You can select the how big you want the fields to be. And you can select options if you have drop-down menus, radio buttons, checkboxes, anything like that. You can enter all that stuff in here. The defaults for this generally work fine, but if you have special specifications you want to change around, you can go ahead and do that if you feel it necessary. Next, you get right here. You can have specialized form and style look. I'm pretty sure I left most of this stuff the same. If you really want to customize the look of your form, you can go ahead and fiddle around with these, but they're not really necessary. So whatever ones you want. You can also have anti-spam right here. So show image with letters and numbers, that's 100% spam proof. What I mean by that is the captcha right here, the image verification. But you can also have other options like limit the number of submissions per IP address daily, or none, whichever one you want, so we're going to leave that. Now you have a couple of options right here. The messages can either be from the Email Me Form website, or it can be from your name, which I'm assuming you're going to want. So you can do your email address, your name, and blah blah blah, so we'll just leave that. Default. The subject is to be retrieved from a certain text line that you had inside your form. So subject is fine for the subject of the message. Send copy to sender if you want to. You don't have to. I don't like to do that. That's not really necessary. And include data for export. You can probably leave that as no. So we're going to go ahead and leave those again. And now this is what your form's sort of going to look like when you put it onto your website. This is just a preview. So it looks very similar to mine, as you can see, except for the topic field, which I added. So you have the name, the email address, subject, message, and then the image verification for anti-spam. You can go ahead and send the email or clear it and re-enter it again, whatever you want. If you like the way that this looks, you can go ahead and click finish, and you'll get right here. Now you have a couple of things right here you can do. There are different ways of doing this, but the best way to do it is click right here and get the HTML code. This gives you the code for all of your information for your form, so you can go ahead and copy that and then paste it in WordPress or wherever you are for that page so that you can have that as your contact information. So wherever you pasted that code, that's what's going to pop up right here. The contact form, by the way, starts right here at the your name. Above this is part of the theme, so that's not included. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you create this contact form for your website. So thank you for watching this video tutorial on how to create a contact form for your website, and I'll see you guys next time in another tutorial.